Hello children. Earlier we have studied the questions based on surface area and volume of a solid cylinder and a cylinder that is vacant from inside, that is container type geyser, in which we have neglected the width or thickness between the external and the internal walls. Now last three questions are based on hollow cylinder. Hollow cylinder means the example of pipe, the cylindrical pipe. Whenever you will see a cylindrical pipe, there is some width or thickness. Maybe it is very small, but there is some width or thickness between the internal and external walls or faces. See, this is the hollow cylinder. This is hollow cylinder. Correct? Hollow cylinder means we have two cylinders. One is outer one, the bigger one is outer one, another one is the inner one. Correct? Outer one and inner one. There is a width between inner and external face. Correct? So it means we are having two radii, but we are having two radii. Why? Since we are having a bigger cylinder, it means bigger circular base. That is why we are taking the radius as capital R. See, here I have written this radius, we are taking capital R. The radius of the circular base of the external cylinder. Another cylinder is also there, a smaller one. So for a smaller one, we are taking small r, radius of the circular base of the smaller cylinder, that is inside the bigger cylinder, that is capital R. It means we have two radii, but height is same for both the cylinders. Why? The reason is, since height of the cylinder means distance between both the centers, and here both the centers are same. We have two circles, two circular bases, but the centers are same. That is why height is same in both the cases. So whenever we will see the pipe or any cylindrical pipe or hollow cylinder, you will see material is filled like plastic pipe. All the material is filled inside the faces, inside the walls. This area. All the material is filled in this area. See, between the faces, not inside. Between the faces. So we are going to calculate some quantities. First of all, we will calculate what is the surface area. Surface area means total surface area. So total surface area includes external, see, surface area means this will include external curved surface area plus internal curved surface area, correct? External from outside, internal from inside. When you will take external curved surface area, it means we will take from bigger cylinder, that is from outer cylinder. Internal curved surface area means we will take from inner cylinder, that is smaller one, smaller cylinder, correct? Now two things are also left. You can see at the top. What is there? At the top, we are having concentric circles, but area is also present. This area. We have to find this area at the top. This area means this is the ring. Ring means area enclosed between two concentric circles. See, you can see at the top and bottom. Surface area means all the surfaces which are exposed, which we can see. So, first of all, external curved surface area, that is this from internal, and then external, then internal curved surface area from inside. Then we can see two more faces, top and bottom circular one, but not complete circle, the area between two concentric circles, and that is called ring. It means ring at top, ring at bottom. It means four areas: external curved surface area, internal curved surface area plus 2 times area of ring. Area of ring means circular ring, one at top, another one at bottom. Correct? So this is the total surface area of the cylindrical, hollow cylindrical pipe or cylindrical pipe. So we are going to calculate. See, first I am going to calculate external one. Curved surface area of cylinder formula is same, 2 pi r h. When you will take external cylinder, that will 2 pi capital R h. Height is same for both the cylinders. Why? Centers are same, and height means distance between, perpendicular distance between the centers. So this is external curved surface area plus internal curved surface area. Internal means we will take internal radius, that is a small one, plus area of two rings. Area of ring means pi r square minus pi small r square. Why? Area between two concentric circles. It means area of bigger circle minus area of a smaller circle. Bigger circle means capital R, smaller circle means small r. And this is what? 2 times. This is 2 times. Correct? Why? Area of circular ring at top, area of circular ring at bottom. Circular ring means area of bigger circle minus area of smaller circle. That is what? Area of circular rings. Correct? So this is the surface area. Surface area means which surface area? Surface area means total surface area of the hollow cylinder or cylindrical pipe. If it is asked for curved surface area, it means internal curved surface area plus external curved surface area. Correct? So this is about surface area. Now we will study how we are interested very much in finding the volume of material used in making the cylindrical pipe or making the hollow cylinder. And see, material is filled only in the faces. Only in the faces means between the external and internal faces. That is the material. So volume is volume of material, any material, maybe it is metal, plastic or any material, or wood or rubber. So volume of material used in making the pipe or making the pipe or hollow cylinder, or simply volume of material used in hollow cylinder, that will be seen. Since material is present only between the faces, it means we have to remove the internal volume from the external volume. See, external volume means this complete. External volume means this complete volume. Minus internal volume means we will subtract this volume. Correct? We will subtract this volume. So what is left? When you are going to subtract or remove internal volume from external, that is total volume, what is left? Only the volume of material. It means external volume minus internal volume. External volume means pi capital R square h minus internal means pi small r square h. What is common? Pi. H is common. What is left? Capital R square minus small r square. Understood why you are subtracting? So this is the formula used for calculating volume of material used in a pipe or cylindrical pipe or hollow cylinder. External volume minus internal volume. Heights in both the cases are same. External means volume formula is same, pi r square h. External means we will take external radius, outer radius bigger one. Internal means we will take smaller radius. So now we are going to start the question. Question number 18. Correct? This is the formula. So starting with question number 18, a cylindrical tube. Tube means that is hollow cylinder. Cylindrical tube means hollow cylinder. Open at both ends is made of metal. The internal diameter of the tube is 11.2 centimeter. Internal diameter is 11.2 centimeter. It means internal radius will be 11.2 by 2, that is 5.6 centimeter. Correct? And its length is 21. Length means when it is in horizontal position, height will become length. It means height is 21 centimeter. Then metal thickness is 0.4 centimeter. Metal thickness is 0.4 centimeter. Metal thickness means width. That is width between internal and external face. Width between external and internal face. Correct? It means this is given what? 0.4. And internal radius is given. Internal radius means a smaller one. This is given 5.6. So how to find capital R? External radius. Internal radius plus width. It means capital R will be small r plus width. That is width or thickness. D already we have used for diameter. That is why. Then capital R will be 5.6 plus 0.4. That is 6 centimeter. Everywhere units are same. Correct? So thickness or width of the metal or material means the distance between both the faces, external and internal. This is given 0.4. This is small r. It means capital R will be. We will add both the values. So we have to find volume of the metal in the tube. Volume of the metal means volume of the material used. Correct? Volume of the metal means volume of the material used. So formula will be here capital R is 6 centimeter. So volume of the metal means we have studied volume of metal used in the tube. Volume of the metal used in the tube. That will be external volume minus internal volume. That is pi capital R square h minus pi small r square h. Pi and h is common. Next time we will use directly this formula. Pi h capital R square minus small r square. Now put the value. Pi is 22 by 7. H is 21. Capital R is 6. It means 6 is square. Small r is 5.6. It means 5.6 is square. That will be only the value we have to calculate. So this is 7 into 3 is 21. 6 square 36. 56 square. Correct? This will be 6, 3. It means 31.36. Correct? So we have calculated the value, that is, this will be here 7 into 3, that is 22 into 3, 66. 36 minus 31.36. So this will be 66 into 4.64. Correct? Clear? This is the answer. Calculate. That will be This is so 306.24 centimeter cube. Correct? 306.24 centimeter cube. Next, 19. Next question, 19. A lead pencil consists of a cylinder of wood with a solid cylinder of graphite filled in the interior. You have seen the pencil. Pencil is also example of hollow cylinder, but it is not hollow, it is solid. The shape is, means it consists of two cylinders, but that is not a hollow cylinder. Why? Material is filled everywhere throughout. But that consists of two cylinders. One cylinder is inside, that is the graphite one, and another cylinder is of wood, that is complete pencil. So that is given solid cylinder of graphite filled in the interior. The diameter of the pencil is 7 millimeter. Diameter of the pencil means complete pencil. Complete pencil. It means complete cylinder, that is capital R. So capital R is given 7 by 2 millimeter. Correct? It is given diameter of the pencil is 7 millimeter and the diameter of the graphite is 1 millimeter. It means diameter of the bigger one 7, that is why capital R 7 by 2. Diameter of the smaller one is, that is graphite, the cylinder inside. Graphite is present in the cylindrical form. In the cylindrical form inside the pencil. It means one cylinder is of graphite, one cylinder is of, that is one cylinder is containing pencil plus graphite. That is the bigger cylinder. So small r is 1 by 2 millimeter. Next, the length of the pencil is 14 centimeter. Length of the pencil means height. Correct? Length means if this is in horizontal position, this is the length. What? Height is the length. Correct? If it is in vertical position, that is height. If it is horizontal position, height becomes length. So all the three things are given. Capital R, small r. We have to find the volume of the wood and that of the graphite. Two things we have to find. Correct? So what is the volume of wood? Can you tell me? Volume of wood. See. Remember the pencil. Volume of the wood means wood is present everywhere in the pencil or only between the faces. You will see properly. Take the pencil and see. Wood is present only between both the cylinders, between the faces of internal and external faces. Wood is present between the face of graphite and the external face, not everywhere. It means here we can apply the formula for volume of material. Why? If wood is filled everywhere, directly we can calculate volume of the wood by calculating the volume of the complete cylinder, that is the outer cylinder. But we have seen in the pencil, wood is present between the internal face and external face, between the face of graphite and external face. It means volume of wood means volume of material, that is pi capital R square H minus pi small r square H. Correct? So pi H is common again. Capital R square minus small r square. So, but another problem is there. See, millimeter, centimeter. So we have to convert millimeter to centimeter. So this will become 7 by 20 centimeter. This will become 1 by 20 centimeter. Now all are in centimeter. Correct? Length was given in centimeter. So substitute the value. 22 by 7 pi. H is 14. Capital R means 7 by 20 whole square minus 1 by 20 whole square. Correct? Clear? Clear? So this is what we have calculated, pi x. Then capital R 7 by 20 by 20. 7 by 2 was in millimeter. It means 7 by 20 in centimeter. Here also 1 by 20 in centimeter. So these two are cancelled. Correct? 7 into 2. Next, calculate that will. Next, this is 2. So this will give 22 into 2. This is 2. 22 into 2, that is 44. Here 44 into this will be 49 minus 1 upon 400. Correct? Here 49 minus 1 upon 400, that is, now these two are cancelled by 4. So this is 11 into 48 upon 100 centimeter cube. Correct? So that will be 48. Correct? So this is 5.28 centimeter cube is the volume of the wood used. Correct? Calculation. Next part, we have to calculate volume of the graphite used. Volume of the graphite used means we will calculate the volume of internal cylinder. We will calculate the volume of internal cylinder. That will give volume of the graphite used. Clear? So volume of graphite used means volume of graphite used. Since graphite is filled completely in the internal cylinder, it means volume of graphite will be volume of internal cylinder. Correct? So that is only pi small r square. It means 22 by 7, 1 by 20 square into h, that is 14. So this is, so 44 by 400. Correct? That will give 11 by 100. It means 0.11 centimeter cube. Correct? That is the final answer. So next, last question. Question number 20. Next question, question number 20, last question. Cylindrical roller made of iron is 2 meter long. Roller 2 meter long means height is 2 meter. Its inner diameter is 35 centimeter. It means small r is 35 by 2 centimeter. And the thickness is 7 centimeter all around. Thickness means the gap, that is width between the internal and external face of the ruler. Thickness means the width between internal and external face of the ruler. So we can calculate capital R. Capital R will be 35 by 2 plus 7. That will be 49 by 2 centimeter. Correct? Next, find the weight of the roller in kg if 1 centimeter cube of iron weighs 8 grams. So we can see the last line. The volume or the weight of the roller is given in centimeter cube. That is 1 centimeter cube of iron weighs 8 grams. It means we have to calculate volume of the iron used in the roller. Okay. First, all the units must be same and in centimeter. Why? The last line is in centimeter cube form. So, all are in centimeter, 2 meter, 200 centimeters. So, volume of iron in the roller, that will be external volume minus internal volume. Correct? So external volume means directly I'm writing the formula. We have calculated pi h, capital R square minus a small r square. So pi h is 200, capital R is 49 by 2 square minus small r is 35 by 2 square. Correct? So this will be finally 49 by 2 done. This will be finally 4400 by 7, and this will be, see, you can apply a square minus b square. A square minus b square means a plus b and a minus b. It means we can write 49 plus 35 by 2 and 49 minus 35 by 2. Or directly you can calculate by taking the square. Correct? So this is the, so this will be finally this will be 4400 by 7 into 49 plus 35, that is 84 by 2, correct? And this will be 49 minus 35, that is 14 by 2. Clear? This we are going to calculate. So first of all, this 7 into 2 cancel, then 2. It means 4400 into 42. 4400 into 42 centimeter. So finally this will be 184,800 centimeter cube. So 184,800 centimeter cube. But we have to find weight of the iron used. Correct? So 1 centimeter cube iron is 8 gram. So therefore 184,800 centimeter cube of iron multiplied by 8, that will give the answer in gram. Correct? See here, 1 centimeter cube of iron weighs 8 gram. So 184,800 centimeter cube will be 8 into 184,800 gram. Now convert the answer in kilogram. That will be 8 into 184,800 upon 1000 kilogram. These two are cancelled. Finally, the answer will be correct. One 478.4